Today on Playlist Junkie, I want to do something a little different. I'm going back to my own past to recreate an example of what one of my high school playlists would have been like. So I'm not really picking these songs now, I picked them back then. I still think they're great songs, but they're the choices of my teenage self. So this is a playlist where, really, I'm just being honest. The only requirements are that all these songs had to have been on one of my old playlists at some time or another. Also, I'm sticking to songs that came out in the 90s. At the time, I was listening to lots of older bands like AC/DC and Led Zeppelin, but just for the sake of dating this list to my high school years, I'm sticking to the 90s. Keep in mind, this is not a best of the 90s. If it was, I'd definitely include Tool, Alice in Chains, Primus, and others, but at the time, I didn't discover those bands yet. I had a lot on my plate. I was listening to lots of music, so anyway, I kept the list under 60 minutes because that was usually the length of an audio cassette tape. There existed longer cassettes, but I usually couldn't afford those. Okay, Powertrip by Monster Magnet. I remember being angry at my job and hearing those lyrics, "I'm never gonna work another day in my life," and I felt so fucking awesome. Superbeast by Rob Zombie. As soon as I heard that thumping heavy beat and those trippy synthetic sounds, I was hooked into Rob Zombie's psychoholic world of demon warpheads, SS whores, and devil machines. Slave by Silverchair. That Freak Show album was one of the first CDs I borrowed from a friend and still holds up today. 1979 by Smashing Pumpkins. Though it's about a date in the 70s, this song to me sure is the sound of the 90s. Kind of depressing. Gotta Get Away by The Offspring. This spoke to me as being a confused teenager. Love that opening bass line, and the whole thing really grooves. Basket Case by Green Day. This is another teenage anthem for me. It's one of those first-time songs you play when you're learning guitar. Even I've played it. Spoonman by Soundgarden. Always loved this one. Took me a while to realize it had an odd time signature. I tell my friends, "Yo, count along with this song." And they'd be like, "What? 7? Huh?" Gel by Collective Soul. Really easy song to get into. It's hard rockin', but clean and polished. Freak on a Leash by Korn. Kinda radio friendly, but weird and quirky. I was never that big on Korn, but this song found its way into my regular rotation. A Secret Place by Megadeth. Cryptic Writings was my first Megadeth album because it was current, and this song in particular spoke to me. I felt I had my own secret place, that I'd always escape into my own world. King Nothing by Metallica. This is the first Metallica song I ever heard. It came on the radio and I was like, what the fuck is this? This kicks ass! 5 Minutes Alone by Pantera. Whenever I was pissed off, Pantera was the perfect band to listen to. Lots of songs could go here, but this one is a contender for my favorite Pantera song. Keep Away by Godsmack. That first album was very much on my radar. I especially liked this song. High school's a time when lots of people are on your case, such as bullies, and this song made me feel strong, almost invincible. Keep Away. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little time capsule I put together, and if you feel like listening to the songs, if you feel like being me in high school, then here you go.